A public beta test was sent off for the Hetera hashgraph organization, a disseminated library with a proclaimed throughput of 10,000 exchanges each second. The stage likewise sent off its own Hedera hashgraph digital currency Hbar as well as a help for brilliant agreements and document stockpiling. Furthermore, there are now more than 36 applications previously working on its premise. Hedera hashgraph survey hashgraph, the Hbar blockchain, is a more effective option to blockchain. It is likewise a dispersed library, however one that utilizes an alternate approach to composing blocks. Rather than an unmistakable succession of blocks, blockchain, the hashgraph utilizes a coordinated non-cyclic chart, DAG, which records data in a non-straight way, without a consecutive chain of blocks. Digital currencies, for example, IOTA, Byteball and Tangle are as of now working based on DAG. Because of DAG, the hashgraph guarantees every one of the upsides of the blockchain, yet without its disadvantage as low exchange speed. In its most broad structure, a hashgraph agreement functions as follows. Network members, hubs, trade information through the Tattle convention. Transaction data is shipped off to irregular hubs, communicating them, thus, to two other nodes, etc. dramatically, until the quantity of informed hubs is sufficient to check the exchange. Nodes trade just exchange information with one another, and not all data about the organization, while data is put away not in blocks, but rather in hashes. In this way, everything happens a lot quicker than in the blockchain. Transactions are kept in sequential request, so you can follow their set of experiences. The hash calculation was created and protected in 2016 by the American mathematician Lyman Baird. Calculation freedoms are claimed by Swirlds, helped to establish and created by Baird. Swirlds' innovation was spotted by U.S. banks in October 2017. The Public Credit Association Affiliation, CUNA, and Mountain West Credit Association Affiliation, MCA, which framed a consortium of 6,000 banks, chose Swirlds to make a typical corporate organization. Achievement permitted them to isolate the venture into a different stage, Hedera hashgraph stage. Swirlds conceded Hedera hashgraph a restrictive permit, under which the organization will get 10% of Hedera hashgraph's income. Hedera hashgraph is a public foundation of Baird's protected hashgraph. From spring to August 2018, the venture was led by ECO, raising $124 million. SHA testing of the organization started in December 2018. The code was checked by a few review organizations, however just now the designers have started public testing. Hedera hashgraph as of now offers 3 items, a digital money, brilliant agreements, and a record administration. Any client can make a record on the organization, open a record or make dApps in light of Hedera hashgraph, having breezed through the KIC assessment. The organization upholds up to 10,000 exchanges each second, and its exchange affirmation time is 3 to 5 seconds. Brilliant agreements and record administrations are likewise accessible on the Hedera hashgraph organization. Yet up until this point their throughput really depends on 10 exchanges each second, while the pronounced paces will progressively increment, and the typical exchange charge will be $0.0001. Hedera hashgraph, HBAR, Future Value Forecast. As usual, we need to caution you that you ought to think about all crypto cost forecasts while considering other factors. That incorporates our Hbar cost expectation. The crypto market is basically too unstable and the business excessively erratic for any substantial expectations to be made. All things considered, it is as yet conceivable to make a few evaluations regarding what each coin or token's true capacity could be. How low could they at any point go? How high? Despite the fact that the sky is the limit, we don't imagine that the Hedera hashgraph cost gets an opportunity to reach $100 sooner rather than later. Notwithstanding, this digital currency actually has a few decent long-haul possibilities. Its past cost activity demonstrates that Hbar coin is probably going to encounter some sluggish however predictable development throughout the following couple of years, and may try and go up to as high as $3, in any event in the event that the most hopeful Hedera hashgraph figure is to be accepted. Hedera Value Expectation 2022 As per the specialized examination of Hetera costs expected in 2022, the base expense of Hetera will be $0.06299. The greatest level that the Hbar cost can reach is $0.06999. The typical exchanging cost is normal around $0.06599. Hbar value figure for September 2022. In light of the value changes of Hetera toward the start of 2022, crypto specialists expect the typical Hbar pace of $0.05999 in September 2022. Its base and greatest costs can be anticipated at $0.05499 and at $0.06199, separately. October 2022, Hetera value estimate. Cryptographic money specialists are prepared to declare their figure for the Hbar cost in October 2022. The base exchanging cost may be $0.05899, while the most extreme could reach $0.06399 during this month. By and large, it is normal that the worth of Hetera may be around $0.06099. Hbar value gauge for November 2022. Crypto examiners have actually taken a look at the value vacillations of Hetera in 2022 and in earlier years, so the normal Hbar rate they foresee may be around $0.06399 in November 2022. It can drop to $0.06199 as a base. The most extreme worth may be $0.06699. December 2022, Hetera value conjecture. Around mid-year 2022, the Hbar cost will be exchanged at $0.06599 by and large. December 2022 could likewise observe an expansion in the Hetera worth to $0.06999. It is accepted that the cost won't drop lower than $0.06299 in December 2022. Hetera value forecast 2023. After the examination of the costs of Hetera in earlier years, it is expected that in 2023, the base cost of Hetera will be around $0.08799. The most extreme expected Hbar cost might be around $0.10999. By and large, the exchanging cost may be $0.09099 in 2023. Hetera value forecast 2024. In view of the specialized examination by digital money specialists in regards to the costs of Hetera, in 2024, Hbar is supposed to have the accompanying least and greatest costs, about $0.12999 and $0.14999, separately. The typical expected exchanging cost is $0.12999. Hetera value expectation 2020